Hey guys, this is TJ Anthony here with your CBS 21 digital newscast. Okay, first tonight, I want to talk about a pretty huge fire that happened out of York County. We can report nobody was hurt, but some animals needed to get some help. Let's bring this video full screen so you can get a clearer picture of that scene from earlier today. Now, we do know this started because a heater on the porch was there for feral cats. Police are saying and officials are saying it started a house fire. Now, this was in Windsor Township. We do know dozens of emergency responders. They were working to put out this fire that started on Tuesday. So this was a good deed. Cats, we do know. You're taking a look at them right there. They were rescued from the house. They had to be carried away on gurneys while given oxygen there. So you see them gently and just trying to help the cats there the best they can. This was a very active scene when this all happened. Our release person was there for hours, gathering information, talking to neighbors. Um, yeah, so thankfully the cats are okay, the people are okay. Again, this reportedly happened because of a heater on a porch for feral cats, and this was in Windsor Township. Okay, I want to talk about another story today. This is a story that a lot of you are talking about, specifically in Dauphin County. I mean, even a petition was started because of this story. It's surrounding a coach that is no longer a part of the football program at Susquehanna Township High School. Our CBS 21 Maxine Rose is on the digital cast. Maxine, welcome. You actually were at the school board meeting today. You took a break, come outside. You came outside just to talk with us. So kind of talk about what's going on, break down, where this coach is now and why he's no longer with the football program.
Okay, well, first, TJ, thanks so much for having me on here. First, the meeting at this point has now come to an end, but it was a fiery meeting here tonight. Now, while the removal of Coach Joe Heaton was not necessarily on the agenda here tonight, there were roughly 20 public comment tonight speaking to the issue from parents, from family members, from former teachers, from current players, even at Susquehanna High School. So the issue at hand here is that Joe Heaton, he is a coach. He's been a coach for more than 20 years with Susquehanna. And the school board had decided to no longer re-sign with him and then post his position up on the website. So they've done that, but they haven't explained exactly why they're doing that. So tonight, that's why many people came to the meeting tonight looking for those answers, trying to understand what went wrong here, why someone so loved in this community, someone many of the players in here called a mentor, a father figure, a role model, would then be kind of cast aside, if you will, by the district, seemingly, and then without really an explanation. So we tried to ask some questions to those board members tonight. They were not willing to answer those questions still. We also know that there is a petition, though, that is underway. It's gone tons and tons of signatures from people in this area just pleading to have their coach back. And one other thing I'll add is that in a comment to CBS 21 News, the board did say, while confirming that the position is open, they said they're open to essentially having Coach Heaton try again and reapply. So while he's able to reapply, we still don't know what even caused him to have to do that in the first place. Why take him out of the what would be the 2025-2026 school year? And so it was a packed room, a lot of, like I said, fiery comment, a lot of angry community members here tonight.
Yeah, Maxine, I was just looking at that statement. And what's interesting is, they actually thanked Hayden for his years of service and the positive impact he had on the school's
Mhm.
football program. So a lot of people, including us, are trying to figure out that why. What was the tone like in the school board meeting? And did anyone possibly like allude to the why there? Did any board members discuss or go further into detail about what exactly is going on with the football program?
Yeah, great question. So, um, they didn't really publicly acknowledge. There was one moment where one of the board members had said, all after all of these public comments, um, you could say this about any coach, and there was kind of this uproar. So you could definitely sense that tension there. There was also a moment where the board members just got up and left, and we, chased after them, trying to ask them exactly what's going on, and they essentially shut the door on us,
Wow.
literally and figuratively.
Well,
So, yeah.
well, yeah, we appreciate you, trying to get those answers. I mean, we also know, I'm reading some stats about Hayden. We know that he was seen in homes across the country after being featured right before the start of Super Bowl 57 for an iconic
It's a
speech
great
that he
video.
gave. And he spent many years with this program. Did he show up to the school board meeting?
No, so he was actually not there tonight. There were a lot of people there in support, kind of there on his behalf. But we also know that there were some other coaches that we got to speak with tonight. So, um, and those coaches are also claiming that they've, for lack of a better term, feel like they've been slighted kind of by the board members, that they weren't really given the opportunity, um, when those came about. So that was another issue, but ultimately everybody in the room tonight really just wanted some accountability from the district, from the board members who are making these decisions, arguing that they're doing it on behalf of the community. And the community showed up here tonight and said that is not the case. So we are still working to find out exactly what is going on here. We will continue to press and see what's going on. Um, all we know, this is the last thing I'll say, that they did say to us, and this was when our cameras unfortunately weren't recording, but they did say, this is a personnel matter. So we can't speak to you about the why. But they're not explaining if, what really kind of went wrong there. I then asked, okay, if it's not a personnel, can we take budgetary issues off the table then? Is this not something that taxpayers maybe should be concerned about? They responded and said, I don't even know where that came from.
Mm.
That was their only response. They said, nope, that we don't even know. No, it's just a personnel matter.
Well, thank you so
So,
much. Thank you
yeah,
so much for giving us that insight. I mean, you did ask them. They
yeah,
gave you that answer. Thank you for letting us know what they said.
yeah.
Of course, we know us here at CBS 21 will continue to try to find out that why and make sure
Mhm.
that we get it out to you all so you all can know because it's something that a lot of you all have had questions about. And even us here in the station, we have been
Absolutely.
wondering why as well. So we are going to continue fighting to get to that answer and to find out that why. Maxine Rose, thank you so much for joining me on your first digital cast.
Yes, thank you so much for having me.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay, so want to move along to this story out of Unity Township. This is around the Pittsburgh area. Let's go ahead and show you. It's this massive, unbelievable sinkhole there. So here's a look at our website. We're going to pull up some pictures for you so you can see what's going on. You can see crews out on the outside working. What's interesting is what they are working to find in that sinkhole. So let's go ahead and take this video full for you so you can really see the pictures and see what's going on there. Awesome. There we go. Okay, so we do know a woman, here's the thing, was out searching for her missing cat overnight in Westmoreland County. And apparently, authorities are saying she may have fallen down that sinkhole, which is behind a restaurant in Unity Township. This is what state police are telling us. They have been very open about what's going on there in their hunt to find this woman. Now, as you just saw there, and as you kind of see there, you see 3-4 first responders there, but dozens of first responders, from police to firefighters and even search and rescue teams, were on the scene there at, it's called Monday's Restaurant. Now, they are looking for a lady. She is 64 years old. Her name is Elizabeth Pullard. State police say she was last seen around 5 o'clock looking for her cat, which that name is Pepper. Hours later, around 1 o'clock overnight on Tuesday, a family member had called state police to report that she had not gone home. So her family was looking for her. So here's the thing: when troopers went out searching for her in that area of that restaurant, they discovered her car there around 3 o'clock overnight behind the building. And Pollard's 5-year-old granddaughter was found inside that car. And state police say she was cold but not hurt. And as of right now, we do know police are still searching for this woman. This sinkhole there, I'm told, is about 30 feet deep. So it is extremely deep. So this is a massive search going on right now for that lady. Okay, let's move along. Let's talk about something closer to home. Let's talk about a milkshake that just was announced. This milkshake is going to be at the Farm Show Complex. Take a look. There it is right there. I actually have it right here as well. It's pretty good. It kind of tastes like mint, and I'm told it tastes better if you mix it with chocolate, actually. So you get kind of like a mint chocolate chip action there. Now, this will be at the Farm Show. It's ahead of the 2025 Farm Show, which kicks off in January too. And so this is done by the PA Dairymen's Association. We do know they're partnering with Giant in this, so you can get out and try the milkshake if you want as well. Okay, let's talk about the weather here. A lot is changing weather-wise. It feels like this weather just quickly changed and went cold on us, literally. We have seen weather dip as low as the 30s. Here you see on Wednesday tomorrow rather. The low is 30, the high is 40. Thursday, we actually have a weather watch day for you in effect. It could possibly snow, so we'll be watching out for that. And as you see, temperatures, the low is 26, so it's actually going to hit below freezing. That's what is expected to hit. So when that happens and it snows or it rains, we know the roads really could be slick. So you want to make sure you are extra careful on the road during your commute. You don't want any accidents. We want to make sure everyone has a safe drive Thursday. And then going into the weekend, you see the sun is going to come out. It'll peak out on Friday. Then Saturday, Sunday, it'll peak out even more. And we're even going to get highs in the 40s, 42 on Sunday. That's pretty nice. It's very different than what we saw earlier this week. So super excited about that. Monday, the sun will go away. Tuesday, we could see some snow pop up, maybe some rain. So we'll just have to see. All right, that is your CBS 21 digital cast. Appreciate you joining us. Bye, guys.